So, good day. My name is Basria Antoinette Eminer, and for today, we are going to tackle about the applications of integral calculus in daily life. So, the question is, what is calculus exactly? So, calculus helps to calculate and solve problems ranging from tracking the position of a satellite or predicting the pressure of important roles to play in such range of application. And a fun fact, calculus is a very interesting concept and has effects in many fields. So there are different fields in calculus that we can use. The first one is engineering. So we all know that the major of engineering students are calculus. So engineering is the field in which calculus is used most often in the real world. Why? Because calculus is necessary to determine the distances between and measurements between roads, bridges, and other buildings. So the second one is calculus is also required by engineers and architects to calculate if the bridge is somehow safe to use. And without the use of calculus, we cannot determine on how its stability when people use it. So the second field is astronomy. So we can use calculus in astronomy because calculus has been a necessary instrument in the 1700s or 17th centuries to calculate the speed or motion of the stars, or I would say the entire galaxy. And calculus is necessary to calculate the variable speed of moving objects in space, such as spaceships and rocket ships. So, an interesting fact, it is worth mentioning that one of the most famous application of calculus in real life is projecting a path of the Apollo capsule to arrive at the moon at the precise of location and its orbit above the Earth. So, I can say that the use of calculus is very important in our lives. And so the next field in which calculus is used is in biology. So calculus is always used in biology. Because of the modeling of enzyme reaction as the function of nutrients concentration and the growth rate of a bacteria. So in biology, calculus determines or calculates the amount of bacteria a person or the environment can have. The second is we use calculus in biology to model the population growth of a certain species. For examples are frogs. We will calculate the amount of eggs that a mother frog can lay by the use of calculus. And the last is modeling relationships between related physical traits such as bacteria.
Thank you, Bess, for that explanation about the application of calculus in our daily life. And now I'll be talking about the application of integral calculus in our daily life. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Charles Aaron De Castro from STEM 11 Wusud, and this is my part of the video presentation. Now that we're done with the introduction, let's get started. But first, what is the purpose of integral calculus and how it is applied in calculus? In mathematics, integral calculus or integration is one of the two types of calculus. Another type of calculus is differential calculus. In mathematics, calculus, which is also known as infinitesimal calculus, it is a branch of mathematics that studies continuous change in the unique way that algebra studies arithmetic, operation, and geometry studies shape in general. To improve the design of important infrastructures, we use calculus such as bridge and buildings. We also use calculus in electrical engineering. We use integral calculus to calculate the exact length of electrical line required to connect two substations that are 1,000 meters apart. What is integral calculus? Integral calculus, like differential calculus, is an important component of calculus. We explore the relationship between two quantities in differential calculus, such as distance and time. However, in integral calculus, the inverse process of relationship between two quantities is used is used. Integration, anti-differentiation, and or anti-derivatives are terms used to describe this process. Integral calculus can be stated as a study of the properties, definition, and application of two related notions, the definite and indefinite integrals. Integration is the procedure for calculating the value of an integral. Integral calculus is a type of calculus of mathematics that studies two linear operators that are related. Integral calculus is a type of calculus that is used for calculation involving arc length, pressure, area, center of a mass, volume, and where calculus can also help you comprehend the nature of space and time and motion, or more precisely. Next is medicine. Calculus can also be applied in medicine. Applications of calculus in medical science include bacterial growth. Biologists use differential calculus to compute the exact bacterial growth rate in a culture by varying environmental factors such as temperature and food source. Patient's diagnosis. Calculus is crucial in medical tests used for measuring cardiac output, blood flow, and tumor growth. This data is needed to properly assess a patient's health condition. Epidemiology. Epidemiologists who conduct research on infectious disease use calculus to discover the spread rate and area where an infection will likely occur. Calculus can also help create a containment plan and investigate the source of an infection. Cancer. Calculus is also used to determine the growth or shrinkage and number of cells of a cancerous tumor. Using an exponential function, oncologists analyze the progression or regression of a disease. And the last one is research analytics. The application of calculus in research and development has paved the way for manufacturing, data management, gaming, and other service industries to grow exponentially. These applications include variables in manufacturing. Research analysts use calculus while observing different processes based on collected data. Companies can optimize their output productivity and efficiency, which improves the industry quality and revenue. Evaluate survey data. A statistician makes sure of survey data to find a range of answers for different questions. Using calculus allows them to make accurate prediction, which helps their decision-making process. And that is all the application of integral calculus in our daily life. Thank you for watching.